So, as far as I know, we are about to be promoted to the homicide desk, which is good. But yeah, let's get started. This is always so cool to look at. Jesus. Let's see. Alright, welcome, welcome. As I was just saying to myself, I am pretty sure that we are about to be promoted to the homicide department. So, get hyped for that, because then we'll actually be solving murders. Let's see. After this one. After this one. Oh shit, what's going on? Oh shit.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women. Possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What? How?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Alright, let's get on it.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop them with one round.
See you later, fellers. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you,
I
bantering
doubt
with
they
the
will.
boys. Brings a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in at Central.
Isn't
yeah.
he the cop they've been talking about on the radio?
Dude, everyone knows about me. Oh my god, it's crazy. I'm famous. I'm famous. Look at me in my monster looking outfit. Oh wait, have we unlocked any outfits? Oh yeah, we unlocked that one. Okay. Alright. Guess we couldn't have even... Wow, I'm an amazing driver. Don't gotta tell you twice, so I bet you know that already. Let's get to this scene, shall we?
Stop just ahead.
Jesus. Is there a dead body? You know, for traffic, we're
Her
getting
face
to
looks
a lot
familiar. Well, that's June Ballard. Tarzan's sister, Beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
Don't say that.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Jeez.
Is anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passengers are Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to Central Receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
So basically she's a bitch.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Okay, let's go to the crash site. How do we get down there? I think it's around here. Yeah, it's over here. Play the music. It's investigation time.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Yep, music.
They've been torn off.
Jeez.
Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Uh-oh. Are we gonna have to do a rape kit? That's not gonna be a great start to this stream. Dear Jesse, please, please, dear, come home. If you're worried about your father, don't be. All is forgiven. He has a hot temper and he can be very proud, but you are still his little girl and he loves you. I know he didn't mean those things he said.
She's a long way from home.
You're a good, decent girl, dear, and you're not made for Hollywood. I was 15 once myself. I wanted to be just like Clara Bow and wear lovely dresses and kiss handsome men. But once I grew up and married your father, I realized I would never have been happy in that life. You'll realize it one day too. I'm sure Aunt Junie is looking after you, but I can't help worrying. You know what your old mother's like. The world is a very dangerous place for young girls, especially ones with stars in their eyes. Stars are nice to look at, but sometimes they can blind you to what's right in front of your nose. Emma and Molly miss you awfully. Emma's getting so pretty now, and little Molly is bright as a button, but just like you were at her age. Wait, just like you were at her age. They need their big sister to look out for them. Dear, dear Jesse, please come back. I'm frightened for you. I can't help feeling something terrible is going to happen. I cry for you every night. Your loving mother, Camille Hamilton. Okay, there's nothing else. Okay. California license plate. Oh, jeez.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Yeah.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Let's check the driver's side. We haven't found all the clues yet. Is there anything around here?
So what next?
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor.
Oh,
Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Okay, let's go talk to her then. Where is she? Is she? Oh, she's over there. So, prepare for us to get sassed.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast.
You? I don't like. Keep out of this.
All right. Yep. She's.
We understand that you're still
rude.
suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
What's she doing? She's so hard to read. Can't remember. Excuse me. What's she doing? It's gonna be cringy if I mess up on this. What's she doing? I don't know what to do. She's like, I don't remember, and then she's looking at me like that. Should I do bad cop? I feel like doing bad cop.
Do you get paid by the hour for doing nothing?
Okay, what the heck? That's very rude. I'm gonna say bad cop. I don't like the way she says
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady.
You are an old lady.
And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
So basically,
What can you tell us about the
telling me
passenger
that
in
he's
your
gonna
car?
get killed.
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
You can say a lot more than that.
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Wait. What? Last thing you remember is getting behind the wheel, but you weren't behind the wheel. And you're doing the side eye, so I feel like accusing you.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Oh, I messed up.
You mentioned a
on
Mark
the-
Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with
Dang
this?
it.
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
Hell no. Give
I
me
want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Mrs. McAfee,
we
I
got
think it
3
would
out
be
of
in
4.
everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
Oh, God. You're like
I think
50.
we're good here.
Chill out, woman.
Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
The kid. Where's Jessica Hamilton? Oh, he's walking away. I guess he knows. Oh, she's at a different place, I bet. Alright, let's choose Central.
KCPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
11K Roger, en route.
Oh, okay, that's a dead end. Love that, we have to go down. I'm a terrible driver. Okay. Back we go. Vroom, 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 vroom. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's right next to the police station? I wouldn't think a hospital would be connected to a police station, but whatever. This is the 40s.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
She doesn't look too happy.
You can't hold me here. No, I don't
Feeling
need
better
to be
since this
manhandled
morning,
by
Jessica?
a doctor. I need my lawyer. Hey, where is the telephone?
Oh, I thought you were a man, my bad.
Hello, Jessica.
My bad.
My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
So I'm guessing the underwear we found was hers.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Well, you need to tell me something. I don't want to be a meanie. Let's see if we can... I think we need to do accuse and then with underwear. Because if she's like, if nothing happened... I'm gonna get these all wrong.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies.
That's terrible.
I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not
Thank
Junie's
you.
fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home,
Still,
but
she's a bitch.
my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I got it right.
You need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
But they still worry, according to the letter. Again.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
I kind of feel like I got this wrong, but...
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint.
Bruh.
I think I must have passed out.
Even if you're 15, you should know not to take drinks from anybody, bro.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well,
That's big stupid.
Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Yeah, we don't care. Okay, sorry. I need to reread what she said. Due to a strange fight, it's difficult. How did you meet Mr. Bishop? Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that she's doing a new movie. You kind of need to tell us more. Okay. Bad cop?
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Oh, we got that one right. Let's go.
I know what happened to you, Jessica.
I'm on a roll.
Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
That's so hard, man. I don't want to push her, because... But we also need to know. God.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. Do you get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
We're not. Shit.
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Okay, that's so stupid.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Her lawyer.
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Cue dramatic music. Oh shit. It's totally not obvious.
There she goes. Come on.
Dude. Car chase.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Wow, going through red lights, are we? If only I can do that.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Okay, chill.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Run, 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 run. To take cover at the door. Enter the cafe without being seen. Wait, what? Jesus, okay. I didn't read the instructions, I just saw the enter thing. Okay, okay. I don't want to go through this.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Find a table with a newspaper. There's a table with a newspaper. Oh. Oh shit.
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want.
Him dead.
Well, then make someone else do it!
Oh my god.
You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls!
If this were at a different angle, this would make a very
You
good
get this
thumbnail.
done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803.
Wow, you're basically giving everyone his information. Jesus, you're talking so loud.
Sure, I got the film.
Ew. Okay, we're exiting. She should be able to see us. Okay, we should go to Bishop.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Gotta beat
Oh,
him
shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as...
Jesus, guys. No,
If he had any
stop.
sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McAfee's wife in the first place. Or he'd have done the job properly. McAfee will break a fella's legs just for looking at his broad the wrong way.
What did you make of the kid?
Oh,
You believe her
shit.
story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
Oh my god, I'm so bad.
Our units also needs assistance. 540 West 9th Street at Uncle Sam's Army Supply. 540 West 9th Street. Units can handle
We're gonna
code 2
respond to that
identified.
call first. Jesus
All
Christ.
units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel,
Probably gonna have to shoot someone
1220
again.
West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Well, I'm gonna answer this dispatch call, so I guess he's gonna die.
Our units also needs assistance. 540 West 9th Street at Uncle Sam's Army Supply. 540 West 9th Street. Unit can handle code 2.
I don't know what you're talking about. We weren't doing nothing.
I've seen you little sons of bitches prowling around my store. I'll show you. I'll teach you not to.
Sir, drop the weapon. You've been drinking, sir. You don't really want to.
3 times I've been robbed. Ain't nothing gets done about it.
Oh shit!
Look out, more of them. Put them down.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Where is he?
Kill a cop! That is the electric chair.
Wow, I have amazing aim. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see how I shot 5 bullets and shot him in the shoulder once? Can't wait till we're at the homicide department, bro.
11 King calling KGPL. I've been involved in a shooting. Suspects are down. Need an ambulance to 540 West 9th Street. It's a code 4. Notify a supervisor and a coroner.
Roger, 11K. All units be advised. Suspects are down at 540 West 9th
I know it's
Street.
weird,
Shooting
but
at
I
Uncle Sam's
kind
Army
of want
Surplus
him
is
to
code
get
4.
shot. I want to see how that goes. But like where it's like planned, you know, like it's part of the story.
Look out!
Because then what are we gonna do? Is it gonna be some dramatic, like him bleeding out and then waking up in the hospital? Or like, I'm curious. Very curious. Oh, Jesus Christ. Again, I say, amazing driver.
Roger, KGPL. 11K en route.
Continue to respond.
Damn, I'm so good. Okay, let's get to this hotel. Run, 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 run. We're probably gonna hear shots fired.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Okay, chill out, buddy. One of them was sexually assaulted, bro. That's insensitive. Okay.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured,
Yeah.
Mrs.?
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please,
Is he
come in,
dead?
officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises,
Well,
ma'am.
at least your
You
husband
take a
isn't
moment to
dead,
gather
right?
your thoughts.
Whoa,
I
what's
will.
that painting in the background,
Thank
bro?
you, officer.
No, I have a kinky sense of artisticness. Oh, oh.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Okay, bro. Chill. Okay, let's... Jesus, they tore this place apart. Is that a ring?
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Okay. Got me all excited for nothing.
Don't think this is anything.
Every time I'm trying to do my fucking work, bro, he's like... not interested.
Nothing significant.
Okay, chill. Don't give me the option to look at these things if it ain't gonna be significant. Ooh, this seems significant.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Check to Le something. Is that Hollywood? Okay, is there anything on this side? Oh!
I don't think so.
Oh, it's a hairnet. Okay. This room is cleared. A vase? He's probably gonna say not significant,
I don't
right?
think this is going to help us.
Exactly. I know, all of them leave their financial information. You can't really say that about a dead body, though, because, like, you know, they die.
Not much help.
But, like, really holding a copy of your insurance policy in your fucking coat pocket seems a bit off. Gay cowboys.
Presented to Mark.
What the fuck? Okay, I can't go in there. Ooh, $5 bill. Let's take that.
Maybe if... No.
Guanaco.
Incidental.
He has a lot of ways of telling me I'm doing a shit job. What's this?
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
I have a feeling we're gonna be arresting multiple
Seems
people.
irrelevant. Probably nothing.
Let's go in this area, shall we? I don't think they make a difference, but
Nope.
I'll look just in case.
Optimistic, Cole. I doubt it.
Ooh, is there gonna be something in the back?
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Circumstantial.
We're not gonna talk to her yet.
Not sure this means much.
Why are you giving me all these options then? Is there any more? I feel like I've been pretty thorough, but... Oh, is there something on the patio?
There's the set. Hollywood's own little piece of Babylon.
Can we see the store from here? Am I supposed to see something? Because I ain't seeing anything. Why are they playing all this mystical ass music? Is it the movie posters? Like, I'm hella confused. I'm at a loss right now. Oh, nope, not that. Fuck. Oh, what's this?
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Huh. So I'm guessing that went along with that thing. We're done, so now let's talk to her. Okay, Gloria.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Well, I'd say that's a lie.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
She seems sincere. I'm gonna do good cop. She doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him, but I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Yes!
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Oh, it was Hopgood.
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Paying her silence. Okay, you're acting smug.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Okay, I obviously can't do good cop with you. Do we do good cop? Not good cop, I mean, do we do bad cop or do we do accuse? I don't know if we have anything to specifically, like, throw in her face, so I feel like bad cop.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him.
Oh,
I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Exactly.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Okay. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh, telephone.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks.
Figueroa. Oh, wait. Elevator.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Alright. Let's not get hit by a car, because that's how he died last time.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
Just hit that guy, Jesus. Oh, wait. I don't think oh.
Goddamn maniac!
I don't think you can change the radio. Because it's always this. Jesus. I feel like that's where they'd get props for like pornos, honestly. Doesn't
Phelps and
seem
Bukowski,
super high
L.A.P.D. We are investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
What if this is a trap? They like fucking karate chop me. That
Keep him
doesn't
here,
make any
Stefan.
sense.
I'm going to take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
I bet it's
Turn off the lights,
one-sided.
Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
It's one-sided.
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Fucking perv. Get out of here.
Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Are those pills?
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
I'm not surprised. The world sucks.
You can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Dude. That's so messed up. Wouldn't anybody find it weird that there is a mirror right in front of, like, where you're peeing? Yep, same old tricks. Oh. The prop head. Jesus. Just like the one we saw.
So this is where you sprang from.
What are these even for? Jesus Christ. What is this?
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr. Cohen.
So you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler.
I know exactly
Interesting
what
combination,
actor's
huh?
playing that guy. Because all these actors
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
are based off of the
We
people
might have.
voicing them.
Yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy. And
I
he's
don't know
greedy.
what his name
but he's
is.
my wife's brother.
But if you
How can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh? Jeez.
but if you went to like
So how is
the
that my problem,
cast
Mr.
members
Cohen?
of the game, you'd
Well,
see
kid,
his
the
face and
only
be
way
like,
we're going to
oh
be able
yeah,
to make this
it's
work is to
definitely
do some
that guy.
repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Great. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand.
He's shaking his
Hey.
head, bro. He ain't gonna
Hey.
shake your hand.
You don't like my offer?
Uh-oh.
The
He's
Sheldon
gonna
kid?
kill him.
I think I want him dead.
Yep, called it. I love how they just have like a telephone. I wonder if these are like based on like history, you know, or if they're just like thrown in there. Cause I know like World War One, like that kind of thing makes sense because it was like the early 1940s, late 1930s. But I don't know about all these narcotics, bro. Yeah, honestly. Just another LA gangster, it's fine. I'm looking at everything. Yeah, that's really stupid. Further investigate, fucking kicks that shit open. Yes, oh. Oh no, this is bad. Oh my god. Jesus. Fucking pervert, bro. They have a video of her?
So what happened to the film of
It's
Hamilton's
gone.
screen test?
I bet Bishop has it with him. God. Put all other men to shame, bro. This is why everyone's so suspicious of guys, because there's guys like these that are still around. Then it makes even the good ones look bad. And then it's really hard to trust any of them. There's another one of them going pee. Fucking perverts. My god. Oh, is it in there?
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Now we need to question this guy. Wow.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Well, that's a lie. Haven't seen him around here in a while. I am big confused. I'm very confused.
You could hump a few props or sweep the floors if you got nothing better to do.
I'm so confused. Let's see what he said again. I'm doing work for his next picture, still pre-production though, haven't seen him around here in a while. He's kind of hard to read. I don't know, man. Let's look at the notebook again. Let's say...
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
I'd say either the pill bottle or the
I have a drugged up 15-year-old girl, and you have chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something, or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
to leave town, you say? I feel like he's being pretty sincere.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous.
I
But it
bet
might
we're
be a
gonna
good
have
spot
to
to
go
hide.
there next.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
Okay. Oh, the prop shrunken head. Um...
You and Ballard are blackmailing Bishop. That's why he cracked.
You got nothing on me. My hands are clean on this.
Enough. I've been in your peep room, Hopgood. I've seen your smut pictures and the camera setup. You made a movie of Jessica. I found the canister.
The deal is I get to sell the movies to burlesque houses and private collectors.
Fucking kidding.
These movie guys love seeing their cocks on screen. But part of the arrangement is I never film their faces. June had me film Bishop, and then she kept the movie for insurance.
What the fuck?
He went apeshit when he realized his face was front and center.
Who has the film now?
Who else? McAfee.
That's...
Ballard had what she wanted. Where does the money come into it?
What money?
Okay, you're lying.
Enough of the lies.
I told you I get my cut selling dirty movies.
No.
Your ex was getting 20 large from Bishop.
If I wanted to skim 20 from Bishop, we'd do it through the movie budget. June said she'd sell him the film once the movie had wrapped, but Guy wanted cash. He's in a cash-only business. You think I had a choice in this?
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps. Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Why is this guy interfering?
Detectives. Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
They're probably gonna follow us.
I don't think they like your little pep talk, Bukowski.
Okay.
Oh, shit! Get us out of here!
Oh my god.
I'll try for the tires! Keep your foot down! They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
What are we supposed to do? I don't understand. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are we supposed to go over to them? I'm so confused.
We need to lose those fools, Phelps.
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey,
If they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight,
I like
McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. Are you blind?
I don't think Bukowski
I have a
likes
good
me,
mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Oh my god. As I said before, I'm an amazing driver. Have you seen me hit anybody with my car? No. Jeez, it's a really open set. I thought it'd at least be inside a building. Jesus. How are we gonna find him here?
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Jason.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD! Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit. 11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8th and Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3, KGPL. We're trying to help you, Bishop!
This is all a big mistake!
Bruh, it's the same animation for the two of them. Get him, come on, Cole. Yeah,
It's us or McAfee's boys, your choice.
In the open, out in the open.
I
I don't know
didn't
how
do
he was
anything.
planning to hide here. You did a lot. Don't even try that with me. Oh damn, hardcore parkour. Yes, Cole. Yes, Cole. Yes, Cole. Get him. Sick him. Sick him.
Bishop, that's enough!
Grab his toes. Grab his toes.
That girl made it all up!
That's just simply not true. Ooh, he's getting tired. He's getting tired. At least I think he is.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
It's June Ballard!
Hands in the air, Bishop! Move another inch and you're dead.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
He's probably gonna end up running away while we're killing the bad
Any
guys.
tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Jesus Christ. Oh shit. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me!
Last chance to back the hell down!
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? I didn't know I was getting shot. Jesus. Bruh, I shot you 3 times in the abdomen.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
They're everywhere.
Oh my god. I keep on forgetting that's how I get out of cover.
It's this way.
Oh my god, come on. You can hop over that.
Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
McAfee! There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you...
We have to jump for it.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Oh shit.
Come on, it's this way.
Is this really the best McAfee's got? Worse than a war zone.
You have to get me out of here.
Damn it. Out of range.
Out of range.
Hope was with this. I'll kill every last one of you if I have to.
Dude, is everything out of range? I'm so confused. Ah, shoot. Come on, get out of there, get out of there. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Okay. Whew. I'm so confused. How do I get up? Okay, I'm gonna have to pick up this guy. Bishop was killed? I thought he was hiding, bro. What the heck?
Last chance to back the hell down.
Come on, it's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me? Shit. Really hurts. LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Weapons on the ground, now!
Oh my God, they're everywhere. Just got you there. There's a ladder leading to the ground.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
Come on. Don't be doing any tricks, I swear to God. I'm so confused. Fuck. Come on.
Get me out of here.
Why am I? Oh, Bishop died. He did. He was literally just standing there. He didn't even hide behind anything. That was his own fault. Okay.
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
Okay, we get it. We get it. Come on. Oh my God, get down there. I swear to God.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them! Quickly!
LAPD. Stay down.
Yeah, destroy your set, bro. Pedophile.
Follow me. We need to get him to
Is
the
this
car.
really the best McAfee's got?
They're everywhere.
Stay in cover.
Oh shit, okay.
You have to get me out of here.
Get him to the car. I can cover you from here.
Oh, shit.
You're almost there. Weapons on the ground, now!
God, how many are there?
Catch this, asshole! I don't want to die here.
That looks so awkward.
Now, this is what I call a result.
Oh, I have my hat
Mark
back
Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps.
Justice with a capital
Felt such a
J.
reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted.
Hey,
Go on,
I
get your new
called
assignment. It was good working with us.
And I'm warming up my pasta in celebration. Celebratory pasta. Let's go. We earned it, boys. We earned it. Did you see my act? Oh, does that mean I'm getting a new partner? Because I'm not with the traffic guy anymore. Dang. He was just growing on me. This guy, I feel like, is going to be important in the long run. Because he just keeps on just inserting himself.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
I don't know what
Go
type
right
of pasta.
ahead.
It's pesto pasta.
Get
Might
in.
be spaghetti.
I'm buying.
Noodles, but like my mom cut up some sausage, put in some pesto. Classic Italiano. The Blue Room Jazz Club. That sounds so relaxing.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads
You
love
like
it.
jazz?
Sure, I guess. Big bands and swing, I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that?
I think I'm gonna work with this guy later on, so maybe I might go to Vice.
This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
Jenkins.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table.
Wait, I feel like this is an important part, so let me get my pasta out of the fucking microwave. Let me get a fork. Then we can sit down and enjoy this family meal. A succulent Chinese meal.
You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives.
What
Just
ass.
through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. You realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Whoa.
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this.
Wow.
Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again.
Whoa.
Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Wow, I totally want to drink now after seeing a woman get hit. Vehicle damage, city damage. Yay. Promotion. Which means new partner, which is kind of sad, but... Also, it wasn't Chinese spaghetti and meatballs, it's a reference to that. If you haven't... Ooh, a murder. That's when this guy's getting arrested and he's like, what did I do? Am I getting arrested for enjoying a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? It's just hilarious. Oh shit. No!
All right, gentlemen, take your seats.
That's rough.
Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk.
Not burglary,
Stand up, Phelps.
traffic.
Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Sorry, I was eating my
Do you have the
pasta.
address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Ooh, is this our car? Ooh, shit. We got a different car with each thing.
Officer needs help, 103 NV.
Dude, there's 95 vehicles to unlock. I swear, a lot of them look...
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps.
Okay.
I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you,
call
so
me a
keep it to
chump.
yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Vidalia. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with... Calm down!
Oh, God.
Are any closer to catching him?
Not a chance.
That's a lot of
6
vehicle
months and
damage.
hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's going to happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Any central unit, car 16 Adam reports a possible jumper at 8.
Jesus, that was rough.
I'll do it! So help me God, I'll jump!
You need to get up there.
Let me do the talking, detective. I know a ton of this psychology stuff. You take the back alley and find a way up there.
Come on, Phelps, let's get moving.
Wait. I'm eating my pasta. Give me a second.
You
Okay,
jumping?
we're good.
Make sure you warn me before you do.
I will! Wait. What?
You think this thing can hold you, Rusty?
I'll bring you down with me, Phelps.
I know, quality slurps. Quality slurps, quality grumbles.
Come on then, Lightfoot.
Quality gibberish.
No offense,
Quality content.
but I don't want you splashed on my shoes.
Are you crazy? What are you trying to do?
I remember my first jumper. Could have soaked them up with a sponge. I still...
Lunge at him. Lunge at him.
This what you wanted?
I can't do it.
Yeah, don't.
I'll come quietly. I need some help. Please. You gotta get me some help.
Yeah, we got him, boys.
You're a danger to yourself and to others.
Okay, now let's find that woman who was, I guess, chopped in half. Let's see if we'll get in another car accident. Wow, there's like no cars at all. The music is also like overpowering all the other sound.
You know, putting the siren on might remove the element of surprise from your hit and runs.
Alright, oh, you can't hear music at all? Is it just dead silent?
Calling all cars. Citizen reports
Oh my
officer
God,
needs
it's
help. Shots fired.
murder.
Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Okay, we're responding to another call. Okay, then I'll just keep talking. Wait, what? If it's they can copyright it live? I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, that didn't help at all. What the heck? Can I say, amazing driver. If they can copyright live, that is so stupid. It's like, I'm not making any revenue off my videos anyway. I'm terrible at singing.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired.
Well,
Officer
we
down.
just arrived at a scene, so hopefully that'll reset it. But let me know if the music doesn't kick, and I'll try to figure something out to entertain. Ooh. They're so slow.
That alleyway leads to the rear of the building, sir. Someone's gonna have to climb up and take him down.
Good luck. Don't let him get a beat on you like I did.
Bro, I'm gonna get shot. Oh no, Rusty. Ah, shoot. Bro, I shot up your ass. Yes.
Cop killers
Okay,
are
he's
the
running.
worst
He's
kind
running.
of
Ah, shit. It's not only you. There's 2 other people watching.
Should have had that second lunch.
Oh god. Don't be talking like that, Rusty. I need you agile as ever. Damn, he's hopping around everywhere.
You like killing cops?
You dead.
Won't help console the officer's family, but these guys are done.
Oh my god, that's so cringy. Pasta time. Okay. Let's go back to that crime scene. Is the music still not there? I'm guessing it isn't. Let's see. I'm trying to come up with something entertaining. Just the sound of the engine. Okay. What songs do I know? I'm not gonna actually like try to sing a song cause like vocals are bad. But why shouldn't you date a baker? And yes, I'm gonna be telling bad jokes.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Don't tell me it's the exact same spot, I swear. You still gotta answer the joke.
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
No, what the fuck? Yeast infections aren't contagious. Right? It's because they're too needy. Did you get it? I hope you chuckled.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391.
Okay, pasta time.
Go to hell, Parker! No way I'm going down without a fight.
Drop the weapon, hands behind your head.
Yeah? Fuck you too!
God damn it, get out.
Put your hands in the air. Give it up, LAPD. Don't make me chase you.
Shimmied up a drain pipe.
How long are you gonna keep this up?
I honestly didn't see that ladder. I wouldn't have been able to see it unless he climbed it. Shit, this guy's fast. Don't tell me he's gonna take a hostage. No one is on a phone. Bitch, shot you right in the heart. Get wrecked. Get wrecked on. Okay, pasta time. I think whenever he's climbing, I'll just call him Spider Cole.
This is Car 11 King. Advise all units that the 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4, KGPL.
Roger, 11K. All units, 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4. Repeat, code 4.
Jesus, Phelps, you're terrorizing these poor schlubs.
Oh no. I don't mean to, I swear. That lady just disappeared because I swear I hit 2 people. One of them was there, but the other one was disappeared. Yeah, run away. It's smooth sailing. I swear to God if we get another dispatch call. That is true, but I'd probably get arrested by my partner.
A 211 shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Units
We're
that can
going to
handle
use
code 3
dispatch
identify.
calls because I want to get them over with. I'm sorry. We haven't been able to progress with this fucking thing. We've done one case. Oh, that's why.
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit.
Tables are turned now, haven't they, boys?
Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting.
The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
This guy's a badass, man.
You ain't gonna last long in a tin shack.
Where'd he go? Where are they? Oh shit, they're underground.
God damn it, they went down there.
This is spooky.
Damn them, this is a $30 suit.
Oh shit. Oh shit, they're still running. I have to run and gun. Bro, they went farther down? What the heck? Jesus, I should have been hit by that train, I swear. Last pasta break.
This is car 11K. Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 410 South Flower Street, Scott's Garage, code 4.
Which one do you think I should wear? Better type fast because I'm waiting for your response. Number 2 looks like a businessman. So is that Sword of Justice? Do we like Sword of Justice? Number 1 looks like you don't know what colors match. Okay. Yes, we're doing Sword of Justice. Good call. Good call. We better be able to, what is it? We better not get another dispatch call, I swear. If we get a dispatch call, we're ignoring it. Get out of my way. Honestly, I think it's at the end of this road and we'll see. Boys, we might not have a dispatch call. I don't think we have one. Oh no. We might.
This officer needs help. Bank of America 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America 7th and Olive at 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
We're at least doing this case. I put this case in the thumbnail, so we have to do it. Vroom vroom. I thought it was gonna turn into a cutscene. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I feel bad. Oh no. Oh no. What are with these guys' hairlines?
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Scram. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, she's not looking too hot. Jesus, man.
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir.
A detective
Well, part
running
of it.
into the crime scene
Kids
like that.
park here. They use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble,
We don't
but
have any modern
nothing like
lovers
this.
lanes.
It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes,
I'd
detective.
rather be doing it independent.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker in the corner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Take like fucking 15 shots. Maybe even more, counting the times I'd have to retry.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Let's look at the bag first.
The victim's bag?
It's a red lipstick.
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
What's this?
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Oh shit.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
What the fuck? That's definitely a place we're gonna have to go. Also, I suspect the body itself.
Cause of death?
It could be the head injuries.
She
has been badly stomped.
So battered.
The cuts look superficial.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
God, hit in the head. Oh yeah, because we saw her get murdered. I forgot we saw that. Jesus. Was this in the day and age when you weren't like supposed to wear gloves while looking at a body? Because I'm pretty sure this.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed.
Ring.
A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Interesting.
Fuck BD. Is there anything we can do about this? We've checked everywhere.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Like Dahlia? Tex?
Oh, Black
Your
Dahlia.
guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the Bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Have we gotten all the cases? There's no music playing.
Can we discuss this later?
Okay, I guess I'm not supposed to talk to you. I guess we are out. Hardcore parkour. Hardcore parkour. Why is the wind so, like...
Hey!
My bad, my bad, my bad.
The werewolf? For my money, a copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The call of the decade.
Windy. It's like
You've been
it was
working
just
evidence
loud,
on BD
like
case
really,
for 6
really,
months
really
and got
loud.
nicks.
There's a difference,
Louder than
Rusty.
normal.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
Officer needs help, 103 and view.
Oh my god. Well, you want me to run you over, huh? Yeah, run.
Continue to respond.
I'm an amazing driver.
Sorry! My partner isn't the greatest driver in the world!
Bomba Club. Let's get in here. Kick open the door.
Gentlemen.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Inquire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Oh, Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine is...
From the house, officer.
Was
That's the spirit.
a lovely woman.
Another.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Go on.
How about a name? This is a murder beef, McCall. You don't want any adverse publicity for this place, do you?
If I had names, I would give them to you. I like Celine. I'd like to see you get whoever did this.
Fuck. I did that
Clear
wrong.
on that?
Did it wrong. Fuck.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
think this is where I'd be bad cop.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me. Okay. I bought it years ago.
Yeah,
I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it. You know the husband? Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Seems quite sincere.
Was he ever violent with her? Celine came in here last night looking like she'd taken a slap. They don't live together anymore, so it might not have been him.
McCall, you said you liked her, and yet you've been no help at all. I want Celine's address.
142 North Union. Now get the hell out of my bar.
Great, I did terrible on that. Shit, bro. This case is probably gonna take longer. Get me out of here.
Let's get out of here.
God damn it.
Hey, what's
that
the
guy
hurry?
was so hard to
My
read.
stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
God damn it. Probably missed it. Get in here, buddy. I ain't waiting all day.
Watch it, will you?
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job with a healthy thirst to friends, you Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, at 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
What the fuck just happened? I guess that's another shot for you. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm so confused. Okay. This is gonna cost me a lot. My rank is probably not gonna go up at all. I know, the car is shining. Just got a car wash. So bright and sparkly. Like the eyes of Cole Phelps.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Just kick that shit open. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Bruh, I swear. Yeah, Rusty. Get him, Rusty.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Jeez. Oh, family burnt to death?
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
What the fuck, bro? This is
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary arrangements.
You said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Yeah, Jesus, bro. I don't like this guy. I haven't liked this guy since the beginning. If you've been here since the beginning, you know I don't like this guy.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
A key?
Don't think this is any use to us.
A shoe.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Yeah, I'm over here with fucking 6.5, 7 size foot, bro.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Nope, no. We already looked at that. If you sober up, you can find me at
Celine and Jacob are
2.
obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Huntley Drive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
There's something I'm missing.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
A regular Amelia Earhart her day. The ring looks distinctive.
Yeah, definitely. It's missing.
Tiffany, the rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring. It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Hey, boys, we got him. We got him. Now let's go interview the neighbors. How do I interview the neighbors? Are they just gonna be waiting outside or what? Where you going, buddy? The fuck? Oh.
I knew it.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Hey, I'm not 4'2", okay?
Oh my God.
I'm like 5'4", 5'5", okay?
I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Jesus. Oh, neighbors.
Advice?
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Okay, so we're going to Jacob's place. The car got all fixed up.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she's probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. We'll keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Phelps!
Honestly, Cole Phelps is an embodiment of me. Not gonna lie.
Easy!
He's really smart, but he's really chaotic.
Seems
Okay,
like a nice
Phelps, we
boy.
go in hard. You follow
Putting all
my
those
lead.
hoodlums in jail.
I want to see my wife, okay? I apparently have a wife, and I want to see what she looks like.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh,
for
my
RKO,
God.
pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Okay, don't be making sounds like that, okay? Jesus. Sounds like you're gasping for air.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
Is that bloody?
Doesn't look like anything.
Oh, never mind.
If you think the atmosphere's thick in here, wait till you try the gas chamber.
Why do they keep mentioning the gas chamber, bro?
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
The oldest problem there is, what to do about the old lady.
Wow. It wasn't a baseball bat.
Junk.
Seems like he was packing.
Size 11s.
Couldn't have been him. That's it?
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Neighbor Horgan. I don't know what to do about this guy. Let's look back at the evidence.
We get the impression that Celine liked to live the glamorous life. How did she end up with a hump like you, Jacob?
Celine was one of the first woman pilots. She hung out with movie stars and royalty. But when she came back here broke and struggling, she married a mechanic. Put a roof over her head, food on the table. Not glamorous, but the best I could do. I'm not ashamed about that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
It's looking me dead in the eye.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
The death threat.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
So you can prove that you here after you left your wife's place.
All right, I'm back, boys.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type.
Not the going out type, huh? It's a bit unusual, isn't it? I don't know, honestly. What are we questioning him about? Forgot. If you can prove you can. I don't know, man. Doing a lot of side-eye stuff.
So you were here, tucked up in bed, while someone was out there beating your wife's brains out. That's all you've got?
Talk to the bartender at the Bomba Club. He'll tell you he called here last night, and I answered the phone.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How
Yeah,
you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Yeah, the chat is
Shut your
updating.
goddamn
I'm
mouth.
sorry.
So now you're going to tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh, shit. Okay.
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 This doesn't look good.
What's this bunkin'?
Get him. Get him. Fucking beat the shit out of him.
Call it in and get a squad
really
car
bad on this
dispatched.
case.
And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Where's that phone? Jesus Christ.
Operator, message for KGPL.
now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective.
Any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. In regards to the Celine Henry homicide, the owner of the Turkey Bowl restaurant at 1535 West 3rd Street says the victim was at his restaurant last night.
Turkey Bowl Restaurant. We'll check it out.
You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Oh, God.
Thanks, Doc.
Ew. I hate to be a kid about this, but ew, I was not thinking about that. God damn. God damn. That was terrible, honestly. I am just on a roll. Terrible.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
That's really sad. You shouldn't be happy with yourself, bro. What the fuck? People like you because you're one-dimensional. That isn't a good thing. Turkey bowl.
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're working a murder case. Mrs. Celine Henry, you called in?
Yeah, the name's Jonesco. This is my place.
Jonesco.
You saw Mrs. Henry in here last night?
Until about 1 a.m., having dinner with a friend.
Doing more drinking than eating.
You got that straight.
Mrs. Henry was seen leaving another establishment in the company of a man. Did the two of them come here?
Yeah, I remember seeing her with a guy.
Did you see them leave?
They got into his old Pontiac. Dull brown color. I got to look at the license plate. 2B8899.
Seems sincere.
You have a name? Description, maybe? Come on, Mr. Nesco. We need something more to go on.
Smallish guy. Maybe 5'7". Dark complexion. Latin looking.
What time did the two of them leave?
Around 2 a.m. They were talking pretty loud. She had a black eye. Said her husband gave it to her. Said she was going to have him committed.
Was she a regular in here?
No. I mean, I wouldn't have recognized her face among the usual crowd.
What's he doing with his face? What's he doing with his face? I can't tell if it's good cop or bad cop time. The heck? I feel like saying bad cop, but I don't want to be a dick for no reason, you know? I don't know what to do.
You must have something to go on.
I don't have anything to go on at the moment, sir. I don't know what you want from me. Let's look. Do we have anything? did he say exactly? No, I mean, I wouldn't have recognized her face among them. I don't know what to do.
Would you be able to identify the man she was with?
Maybe. I wasn't watching him too close.
We'll be in touch,
Bruh.
Mr. Musco. Thanks for your time.
I'm being so bad. I'm so bad at this game. I'm totally gonna get demoted. What now?
Where the hell's he going with that?
Look, Pops, just hand over the money, okay?
All right, young fellow, okay. Hold your horses. I'm getting the money.
I ain't afraid to drill you, you know.
Hey, careful of that trigger finger now. You look the nervous type.
Plug the old bastard, Lefty. If I gotta come in there, I'm spraying lead, you old coot.
LAPD, drop the weapon!
Get out of cover! Fucking idiot. Why are you jogging? I'm so confused. Did it just overlap by accident? What's happening?
You should check in with R&I. Put an APB out on that plate.
Don't you worry, officer. Take more than stuff like that to rattle me. You can get going.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
This thing
Thanks.
is so fucking confusing.
Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Oh, I thought it was
Got
gonna
it.
be like,
We're
you're
coming in.
demoted. And I'm like,
Thanks for your
honestly,
help.
rightfully so. I've run over like 3 people. And I don't know how to interview a single person. Let's go to the
Mendez
police
could be our
department.
man.
He could be at that, but you don't want to cross the skipper, Phelps. Not a great move in your first day. He wants Henry re-interviewed.
How'd you like losing your chariot, rookie?
It might be my first day here, but I've had extensive experience on other desks in the department. I think you're aware of that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you've been a pain in the ass before today as well.
And I shall continue to be until the end of time.
Lane, this officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer
No,
needs help.
Bank
Bank
of
of
America
America,
can
7th
take
and
care of
Olive,
itself.
211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3.
Oh my god, drive faster! Oh my god. Y'all are so slow. Okay, we're here. After crashing into 3 different cars, we're here.
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment, Cole Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob, and the public will sleep easier tonight. Run along now, Phelps.
But he isn't our guy.
I've warmed him up nicely for you.
He isn't our guy, though.
Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools?
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
We have testimony saying he wasn't. What do you say? How do you think that looks, Jacob? I was home in bed. Fuck, we don't have anything about his alibi. I don't understand, bro. This is bad.
You were at home in bed while your wife was putting out to some stranger? What kind of man are you, Jacob, that you allow that?
You son of a bitch. You got no right talking about my wife like that.
You did
Fuck.
it. Everything points to you. What does Tex mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's looking me dead in the eye.
I need a reason to believe you, Jacob.
You want a confession? That's what you want?
That's exactly what we want.
Seems to me there are two types of marriages. First, where the couple love each other equally and everything's roses. And there's the other, where one person loves the other more than life itself and always puts them first. Chumps like me, who love them no matter what, no matter how badly they behave.
Well, you beat her,
That's
though.
it. That's my confession. I love my wife. And I'll take any test you got to prove it.
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
It's not how it was.
I mean...
You're lying, Jacob. It was
The
falling
neighbor
apart
said
and
so.
things got violent.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you how it was.
Jenny Horgan says you blackened her eye.
It's all right, Jacob. The DA will understand. In your shoes, I would have done exactly the same thing.
I hit her. All right? I'm not proud of it, but she was coming at me with a frying pan. What would you do? I took it for years, but sometimes a man can only take so much.
Why did you break into your wife's house, Jacob? Why steal the ring?
What? What are you talking about? I've got a key. Why would I need to break in?
He's looking me dead in the eye.
You took the ring because you found out who gave it to her.
What are you talking about?
Her prized garnet ring, given to her by her old boyfriend, Dick McCall.
I never knew that. I lived with that woman for 3 years, and I never knew that. Well, in that case, I think you should be talking to Dick McCall.
We'll do the detective work, lunkhead. Just answer the questions.
I'll see what I can do for you, Jacob. But I'm not promising. It still looks bad for you.
Jesus Christ.
Phelps, you failed me, son.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your style of police work.
Okay, fuck you. Okay? I mess up on one thing, and then it messes up all the other stuff for me.
We can still pull down a conviction for the skipper if we chase down this Mendez guy.
Okay, let's go to Mendez's apartment. Weep. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. The chat is updating, it's just not showing in the right hand corner anymore that you're sending a message, so I might not see it until it's too late. Just as a reminder.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
I almost ran into that group of people, Jesus Christ. It is a weird bug, honestly. I'll probably be better the next time I stream. Oh. Mendez. No. Other side. A. Mendez.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Run, 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 run. Probably upstairs. Okay. I already saw that on my
Here,
way up.
the apartment's up on the top floor.
Oh, we have another floor to go.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Damn, I really just took his advice.
No good to me.
Why are you all up in my business, partner?
It doesn't appear to be connected. I doubt it.
Okay.
Maybe if... No.
Why would you have that shit open on your dresser, though? Oh, yeah, he definitely did it. Fuck. Her lipstick.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
Damn, that's a nice-ass zoom, not gonna lie. How about we look at the murder weapon first? Jesus.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
God, that's one brutal.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are
I
geniuses?
think he's in the
Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there!
Go, go, go. Parkour Phelps. Parkour Phelps.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo!
Watch him jump off. Oh shit, he's got a car.
Get in and drive.
What the fuck? Why'd you do that?
Continue to respond.
High speed chase time. Oh my god! Fuck! Almost had it. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. I swear to God, I will flip over. Bruh, go. I'm so done already.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch.
He's gone, bro. Yeah, the suspect escaped, bro. He wasn't on the map for like a solid 30 seconds. I don't know why it took him that long. Come on, let's go. Come on, load.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. Hit him! Clean this asshole off the road.
Bro, what?
Hit him, Cole! Spin him out! Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Now to make him confess. That's gonna be tough. Because we're already missing some evidence, I'm aware of that. Something with the husband's alibi, but I think everything is perfect for the other stuff.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Watch me get demoted. He's gonna be like, I'm very disappointed with your police work.
You did a grand job, lads.
Oh.
Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale the people and the press of this city demanded.
Yeah, I did a bad job. I did a bad job. Oh god, I got left out. got half the shit wrong. To ease a guilty conscience, McCole might have offered a lead on Celine's movements after the bomb, but it started with the first interview, bro. That fucking sucks. I think I'll do one more case and then I'll get off. Because I don't want to end it on a bad note, you know? That would be bad. Oh, we're back here again?
This pain to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
What am I doing here, bruh? Even I look confused. Ooh, the golden butterflies. There's gonna be like a dead butterfly left on the body. Oh. Fuck. Jesus Christ, mate.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
Seems
New
like
case.
everyone hates me.
White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Guy gave his wife a tap.
The heck?
Come on. Come on, Rusty. Get in the car.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Oh, it's above. Okay. We'll go around then. Can you go? Oh my god. You really trying to make me have a car accident, aren't you? Stupid head. Yeah, pull over. Oh my god, don't stop your car, pull over. Fuck. Y'all are so stupid.
Now, boys,
Whoa, okay.
boys,
Are
you
we just
know
gonna
as
ignore
much
that?
as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work
I
to
don't
do
like
here,
that
and it can't be
bitchy one
delayed.
in the back.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
2 peanuts were
Detective,
walking on the street.
I was first on scene.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. A family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Yeah. Jesus, she was brutally beaten and strangled, it seems.
Look at your mark, it's very
distinctive.
Yeah.
I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
What's this mark? Cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
Thanks very much for your help.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Jesus, man. Fuck. Did he step on her chest? God.
Detective, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the roof?
Damn, I hope I'm this classy when I become a detective, bro. I want that nice, crisp uniform. I want people to take me seriously. Come on, Rusty.
There still might be some play in the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? All around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagined. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Dang, I want to meet my family.
Officer needs help. Bank of America 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America 7th and Olive. A 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
We'll do that one later. Tomorrow or something. Jesus, this is far.
Gently.
I really thought I was gonna go without hitting anything. I guess not. Run at it. Run at it. Run at it.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Jeez, that'd
Thank
be
you.
terrible news for a child to hear.
Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
Your mother was brutally murdered. And we mean brutally. With like a rope and a wrench. And she got
We're gonna
her
have a
stuff
look
taken.
around.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Oh, it's a violin.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing
Don't
to
think
worry
this is
about.
any use to us.
What size shoes are they? Size 8.
Size 8. Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Jeez.
No sign of a wedding ring.
That's it? Is there a newspaper around here? I feel like there's a newspaper. There should be, at least. Okay, no newspaper, I guess. We're supposed to talk to her, saying her mom died?
Is this about Mommy?
Yes.
Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Fuck.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
She's making lots of eye contact.
And did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
I did it. Oh, fuck.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, the yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
I'm sensing some attitude from her, which might mean that it might be bad cop time. I don't know how I've messed up on this already. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know, man. Bad cop?
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once.
What?
She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it.
That's not how you fix problems.
And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the
Go
police
to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
You are lying.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
What do you mean in your experience? Do you have small shoes?
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Well, your daughter called so many times and you didn't answer.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
I feel like saying bad cop because we have nothing against him.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
Where's the school?
Belmont High on West 2nd Street. There's a Parking lot next door where the parents wait for the kids.
Okay, next one.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
I doubt that, sir. Shoot. Oh, yeah. Wait, but the butterfly brooch after domestic violence.
It is
That's
true, Hugo.
accused.
You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a
Yes.
very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be
Almost
kidding me,
level
Phelps. Put the
14.
cuffs on it.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
Motherfucker. Should have added that at the end. This needs to be some nonsensical shit.
We should
That's
go
why-
back in there and bust his ass.
Why is he so
One,
red?
we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Run across the street and get hit by a car.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum
Incinerator?
downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Hi, Mom.
Step away from the incinerator.
Oh.
Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
There he is. See him?
Shoot. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Yeah. Tackle his ass. What's going on, buddy? Burning your shoes, are we?
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
Bloody
I can explain the blood.
Oh, really?
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Poor girl.
We ought to get some uniforms down here to clean up, take care of the kid. Hey! Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the court is more downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Any Central Unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify code 2.
11K to KGPL. We'll take the 288. Go ahead with the further.
I'm surprised, you know.
Saturday, the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where?
What?
You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
So what if I...
Bruh, what the
Go,
fuck?
Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
This kid's so fast. What the fuck? What the fuck? Come here. Tackle him. Tackle him.
There he is.
The early bird gets the worm. The second mouse gets the cheese.
Are you kidding? Tackle him, tackle him, tackle him, tackle him, tackle him, tackle him. Thank you. My god. Should have been able to tackle him a while ago.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
Huh. So she was at the school.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
The
We
cops.
can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Bruh.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before,
Rooney.
Eli?
Son.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was
Don't
abducted
sass
here
me,
last night,
boy.
Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Okay.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli.
He has a butterfly
You're in
bridge.
very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Jesus, man. What is going on here? He probably just looted her body. I don't think it's that easy.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch.
Yep.
He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, jeez.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
This is not looking good.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Okay, never mind about him just only looting the body.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
Oh, maybe he paid Eli to do it, but to wear his uniform? But why? That's weird. Run faster. Come on, slowpoke.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thank you.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I have a family, you know.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
That's true.
And we let Muller slide?
He is a child
For a
molester.
while. He gets a free pass for now.
I don't know about this. My gut says Muller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't Muller. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not an immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
You really want to run that risk? God, you're gonna kill us!
It's their fault for backing up in the middle of an intersection, bro. They don't know how to drive.
There's people there!
Ah, no. No, 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 no. If you're still doing the drinking game, you can take half a swig. I feel like that was a close call.
Give me a break!
My God. Let's run in there. Pow.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Use L to manipulate an object in search of the points of interest.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Jeez.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Jeez. I think it's that one, to be honest, the white one.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
We've got to nail this guy.
The shoe prints? Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird. Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
Fine.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. Slow and steady, come on! You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Okay.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a man.
Whoa there! If I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Jesus.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Okay, chill, buddy, chill.
Boys.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance.
Really?
I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Alrighty.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Boy.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
I feel like doing bad cop, to be honest.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't misplace big yellow letters HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rudy, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Look at me dead in the eye.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer Magay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie, hitch, and braid. It stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Moeller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
Do I do accuse and then butterfly brooch?
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
Wearing 11s. Was that so?
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops, and you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
You think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
Well, you're really far from it.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rat.
What?
I ain't a killer.
Wait. Wait. I just wanted to get the next guy in for an interrogation. Wait. Wait. I just wanted to interview the other guy, please.
Phelps, Galloway. Congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys?
No.
I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
That's not what I was saying. We got the wrong guy. What? Was he the one who did it? I pressed change suspect. I'm so confused. The other guy definitely did it. What the heck? Oh my god. Okay. If it just moves on straight onto the other case, then I'm gonna...
Phelps! We captured 2 regular army.
Lieutenant! Phelps!
We've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing. See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the U.S. of A. and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Exactly, bro. Thank you. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream. Oh god. Gotta quit it there. Thank y'all for watching.